Hi Bob.
Yeah,
Back again.
Yeah.
Enjoy a
What we're going to talk about now?
I don't know. Chips.
Leadership?
Leadership. Okay, not chips then.
No, not
Or
chips.
cake.
Yeah, cake and chips leadership now.
Or how to fail. I quite like those.
Yeah, yeah.
We did a few videos.
I can tell you
on
how to fail as a leader as well, but
Can you?
yeah,
Yeah. So tell me about how to fail as a leader then, right? Because often what happens is
don't turn up to meetings.
don't turn up to meetings. But before you do that, I want to put it into context for everyone here. So you were the top salesperson in a team of say 6 salespeople,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And because of that, you
yeah.
were promoted to be the leader.
It was quite a scary thing. Be scared.
So be very scared.
Be scared.
So you've moved into that job. You're
you
now
must
scared.
feel out of your depth.
Feel out of your depth.
Completely out of your depth.
Yeah.
And if you can think of any bad leaders in history, I mean,
Yeah.
horrendously bad people who've the only reason they got in power was through violence and fear,
Right.
and they're not actually natural good leaders. Obviously, you don't want that. And if you put yourself in those sort of positions, the ones that usually end up getting hung. Mussolini.
So what sort of man management skills would this person need now? So the skills they've had so far is, you know, they've been good with the client, obviously, good at rapport building with the client.
Yeah.
But now they've got maybe 10 people out on the field, they have to manage all those people. What are the things that they need to get really wrong to fail at this?
Okay, don't create images in your head of success.
Right.
So see yourself as this ineffectual, tiny little man.
Yeah.
Almost, if you can picture it, if you're a visual person, this works really well. Imagine that the team is around you, surrounding you, looking down on you,
Right.
and you're in the bottom of a deep crevasse.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
and it's dark.
Because
and
there will
quite
be
moody.
strong people in that team. There's strong people in
they'll
the sales
terrify
team,
you,
aren't they? They
and
will.
they should terrify you.
Yeah.
In order for them to thoroughly terrify you, ensure that you make them larger than life in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise, a lot of thunder, lightning in the sky, dark brooding clouds,
Right.
and a whole choir of like devils, if you like, on the hillside going ah with a deep booming voice. That'll do enough to have you thoroughly scared.
So be scared of your team.
But not just be scared, man.
Right.
You've got to take this to the next level.
Okay.
If you want to be truly atrocious at leading people and live in a state of fear when you have to meet your team.
So don't pick up the phone to them.
Oh, don't
Try
ever
and
talk to
avoid
them.
their calls.
Lock yourself in your room and don't communicate with your team.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
That maybe send them an email now and again.
Email rants. They'll work, won't they? To disappoint the team.
You could actually don't meet them, sack them, threaten them with the sack.
Threaten them
If
daily.
they don't perform,
Yeah.
they don't have meetings with you. Your time is precious.
Right.
You need time for cake and coffee.
Yeah.
And the other thing as well, you don't want them to see you in a state of disarray. Never turn up dressed smart as a leader.
Right.
As scruffy as possible.
Yeah.
Almost like you're one of the, I don't know, like you're the caretaker or maybe you're tramp even. The other thing is, just getting back to this image, you're small, you're at the bottom of a crevasse, surrounded by your team who all look foreboding. There's all these Satan sort of devil creatures around over the top screaming. There's thunder and lightning. And when you feel bad, double the feeling. And then double it again. So if you get that feeling of butterflies in your stomach, intensify it to the point where you're physically sick.
Right.
Yeah. That's
So that's
the
not from a
feeling.
hangover the night
No.
before.
This is a true sense. Almost like if you can, go back to our ancestors. It's a response in the deepest recesses of the prehistoric mind, as if a saber-toothed tiger was trying to kill you.
Yeah.
That level of fear.
Yeah.
So you never want to meet with them. You can't look them in the face. You avoid them at all costs.
So I think motivation is a key point to motivating your team. So
You don't want to motivate them.
How would you demotivate them then?
Oh God, well, just don't be there for them when they need your help. Never
Right.
support them.
Right.
Never talk to them. And certainly don't build rapport with them. That's the last thing you want to do. That's their job with the customer. You don't want any of that nonsense. If you start building rapport with them, I'm afraid they're going to take you seriously. You can't have them take you seriously.
Okay.
You can't. It's as simple as that. It's a recipe for disaster. And coming back to internal dialogue, you must talk yourself down as well. Tell yourself every day, repeat the presupposition, I know I'm shit at this. I know I'm shit at this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
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 And mean it and get that sense of feeling. And ultimately, you'll do a lousy job.
Perfect.
They'll be leaderless. There'll be chaos in the office.
Yep.
And you'll be secure in the knowledge that you failed.
So very quickly, sum up those points where you're bound to fail as the new leader of the team.
Negative self-image.
Yep.
Negative internal dialogue.
Yep.
Presuppose you're going to be rubbish before you even start.
Right.
And finally, I would say, don't be there for anybody.
Right.
Don't help.
Okay. Don't help.
Would that answer your questions?
I think so, Bob. Thanks very much.
Right.